make sure you block this side, so if I come with a left hook. Yeah.
Right, okay, lovely. So we've had a B12 before, right?
I have, yeah.
Wonderful. So remember the sort of main benefits of B12s are going to be boosting the concentration, reducing any brain fog, helping to balance out our sleeping patterns and things like that as well. In what is most people who are deficient in B12 are people who are maybe taking antacids for helping with acid reflux, people who are vegetarian or vegan.
So I only eat fish?
Yes, so because you mainly get your B12 from eggs, meat and fish.
I don't eat meat, so...
There we go. So most people who have diets such as yourselves might be that little bit deficient in B12. So if they're finding that they're waking up tired in the morning, then probably they might need this B12.
See, I'm a true pescatarian, whereas my videographer, he thinks he is, and then he chops meat when he wants.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, I'm definitely deficient in B12.
Flexitarian.
Where he's like, yeah, we don't trust him, do we?
So B12 is actually one of the hardest vitamins for us to absorb into the body. That's why we need to make sure that we're really regularly putting this through our diet.
What about the B12 oral spray?
Oral spray, yes, can work. However, B12 is hard to be absorbed through the body and through our, internal systems, which is why we do suggest the intramuscular injections, because they go straight into the blood system. They're not getting, deteriorated by anything that's going on within our body, within our gut or our stomach.
1,000, is it milli?
Micrograms.
Micrograms, you get 1,000 micrograms straight in. So if you take a tablet form, time it goes into the intestine.
It will have lost a lot of this.
Small intestine. You've got to take bucket loads for it to even hit what you need, really.
Yeah.
Straight in,
cool.
and you're straight away.
Yeah.
We're all ready.
It usually slips the jab.
It don't.
Okay, quick scratch.
No, I did for it. That's going on.
Perfect. Took it like a champ.
I did. That was nice.
There we go. Lovely, it's all sorted.
Right, so this one here, we've got our local machine, a Cryo Local. Similar to the cryotherapy, whole body cryotherapy. A little bit different, this one works on bar pressure, so it will specifically zone in on a part of the body that's more inflamed or giving you more trouble than anywhere else. So it will start fighting through the laser tissue to hit that bone inflammation. As you can see on here, we've got 3 different laser lights. Green just indicates it's quite warm. Conor's temperature sitting around this area about 26, 27 degrees. Just getting little niggles behind the scapula here.
Is that hot or cold?
Yeah, that's quite hot. It's normal at the moment. I mean, when something's really inflamed, it will show up on here around 29, maybe 30 degrees, and through the process, this area will start to become colder and colder. Usually we get people's temperatures down to sometimes 0, 4 degrees, and the same sort of effect after. The brain will detect that this that's coming out here is nitrogen. So minus 162 degrees. The brain detects that as soon as we stop. Metabolic rate shoots up, sends blood there to again warm that area up. So straight away you'll feel range of motion's improved, and hopefully the pain starts to alleviate. Depending on the level of pain and the history behind will determine how many treatments a client may need. This one here on Conor, to be fair, this one will, whatever he's got in it, hopefully will just knock it out. I can tell just by the temperature in the area. Sometimes when it's really inflamed, the client will get a dull ache, and that is just the inflammation responding to the treatment. Usually halfway through the treatment that will subside. Can't burn you in no way at all.
Feels cold now. I mean, my body's now at 9 degrees. What was it at before, Steve?
We're only about 2.5 minutes in. We started off at around 25 degrees, and this area just around Mother Teresa's head is 8 degrees.
Which is good.
Yeah.
So it's definitely having an effect, of course, as you can see. It feels cold, but when you know you're doing, you sort of weigh it up and you think, yeah, the short term, I wouldn't say pain, the short term discomfort, you know, it's long term recovery. And, you know, prevention's always better than the cure, isn't it? Which is why recovery is so important and looking after your body, as you don't want to then have an injury and then have to do this because you need it to cure whatever's going on. So prevention's always better than the cure, and we're staying on top of it here. So I'm able to fire on all cylinders.
Mate, you've done amazing now, 150. That's hardcore. Yeah. If you go into these other type chambers where there's a big room, you just don't hit it as intense as being as close as this.
Bro, that's so intense. It literally felt like my blood supply, I don't know, it felt like, I don't know how I can describe it. It's when you go on a Normatec.
Okay.
You don't know what Normatec is, really.
See, this is where Conor's so in tune with his body. That's called vasoconstriction.
Yeah.
Where everything starts constricting. That's why you could feel that, like, oh, I can't feel nothing.
Yeah.
Everything leaving the extremities, blood rushing to the core. Now, massively, you're going to get like a big metabolic rate.
I reckon that's done. I felt that way more than I did at 1:30.
So when we start going running, and we come in, so I'm going to get you in before we go. We need to be in about, we're looking at some studies, we need to be in around -120, 130 before exercise, because it has a different effect with our oxygen levels rather than going that cold. Right. That makes sense. So with me and Mike are still experiencing different temperatures on getting different benefits from the chamber. That makes sense. Yeah.
So why would the average Joe come in here? I understand obviously because I'm an athlete and I feel the benefits 10 times more than a normal person, so to speak. So why would someone come in here and spend so much on cryotherapy?
So the average Joe will come in probably because they've been prescribed a pharmaceutical overload. Their mind's all over the place. They don't know whether it's tramadol. The guy that you just see walk through there was on 800 milligrams of tramadol.
Wow.
Keyhole surgery in his lower spine, and he's been on that ever since. So he come here all skeptical, took him through the process. He's invested into a year's membership. He comes in twice a week. He has one local treatment from 800 milligrams of tramadol to 600 to 200 to nothing. Okay. So you look at on the average Joe, what that's doing for their liver, their kidney, their longevity of health. For you, your body is so finely tuned. As soon as you hit that chamber on performance, you're getting that more than anyone else.
So for those who don't know about tramadol, I took tramadol when I broke my jaw and was taking 100 ml tramadol, and now that is strong. That's proper strong stuff. So for him to be taking 800 and then to come in here and then not take nothing, all depends on what you place value on, I guess. So it's worth your health. You place value on your health.
You've put it, we ask people to manage their expectations, and if you've got a sacrifice, if you're in pain, and you're putting your money elsewhere into, maybe it be the pub or whatever.
So how many bottles of wine is a cryotherapy treatment?
Depends.
Roughly.
If you're a pedigree drinker like you, like shouting out the parrot, we're talking like maybe 10 bottles.
Yeah.
But so the average Joe will be just literally, most of the people they've had enough. They've had enough from the doctors, where they're not getting enough support. They don't know what they're doing. They'll come here, and it's not just a cryotherapy. We see every single client as a different challenge, and even though they've got similarities in their pain, we've got a very good program on individuals, and that's why success rate is so high.
So would you create a program?
100%.
Down to the individual, not just across the board.
No, so we didn't just get into this overnight. Me and Mike done 18 months research. We went everywhere. We experimented every single chamber out there. Recently flew to Poland, try their one out, and we know we've invested into the right one.
Listen, there you guys, you have a little bit of info there. If there's any questions you guys need answering about cryotherapy, me and Steve speak on a daily basis, so I can just fire questions his way. Like, subscribe, comment below your questions. and I'll get them over to you. So yo people, my Saturday consisted of cryotherapy, recovery. Today is a full day recovery for me. Getting things done that I couldn't get done before. Really now getting my tyres changed. Believe it or not, all of them need doing. So that's what we're doing today. And then I'm going to do furniture shopping with the missus. How bad are they?
That one's naughty.
Is that one naughty? Yeah, naughty. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Cryotherapy this morning. Tyres changed now. Furniture shopping with Vic and Eli, the family. And then that's me done for the day. You can have a highlight to my whole Saturday. I know I'm always in it getting the tyres done. Unfortunately, it cost me an arm and a leg. This might have cost me an arm and a leg.
Okay.
About to spend some money. No. About to do some furniture shopping on with it. You can tell I'm really up for this. I love it. I like it a lot.
Fight week is on the horizon. I'm actually dealing pretty good. I've just been so busy with like the house, getting it ready, the baby. You literally just don't even have a moment to think about the fight. So yeah, I'm alright. It won't come until fight night, then that's when I'll start getting nervous. Got my outfit planned and everything, so I have been thinking about it a little bit. But
Is it matching my fight kit?
Yes, it's a little bit matchy with Con's fight kit. I feel like that's what we're gonna do now. Try and match, because it'll look cute in pics and it's just a cute thing to do.
Do you know what I've noticed as well?
Like David and Victoria Beckham used to do. It's like,
do you know what I've noticed
the
as
new
well?
VB.
Is every time we featured in you in the video, it's always been house shopping, so I feel like everyone's on this journey with the house.
Yeah. And then you can check out CBTV if you want real updates on the house. Just putting that out there.
In and out, quick job, 2 minutes, bosh, in and out. We don't wait around, we don't muck around. We're not here to play games, we're here to not take part, we're here to take over. Zero, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to look for. I mean, these look quite snazzy. I actually really like them, but she'll probably go, no, it don't match the colour scheme. Oh no, it don't, the shiny bits are a bit shiny. Yeah, in the table.
Yeah. High chair matches and everything.
Does it really match?
It does match.
What are you saying, Eli?
Take his dummy out.
Come tell him, what do you think? Yeah? No? Yeah?
Over here, Eli.
Yeah? Is that the table you're going to eat on here? Does your high chair match the table?